one or two players that really kind of stepped up there?
I think we just had a mindset, the mindset we've been talking about from day one. For whatever reason, clicked that night. Didn't click against SBU. It clicked that night. I think it also helped that there was an up and down game. There was a lot of penetration, and a lot of people were spread out. And our guys could have just backed off and said we're tired, but our guys took advantage of that. Took advantage of openings to go get the offensive plays.
And obviously,
Offensive boards.
Obviously, it's early, but is this the most depth that you've had on the front line in, I don't know, how many years now?
Most quality depth. I always say you could have 10 guys in one position, but is there a drop off when you sub now? In most cases, those that are in there are probably your better players. Not in all, because in all cases, because sometimes the lesser talented player makes your team better because he fits in better with the other groups, where the more talented guy plays selfishly, or it's just no one else gets better because he's on the floor. But in terms of impacting the game right now, we don't have a huge drop off. We definitely did not have a huge drop off in the Texas game. As a matter of fact, if we would have had a drop off, we couldn't have won the game because Noah Dickerson and Marquise Chris were in foul trouble. So Devonair, DeRusso, and Malik Dime had to step up and play at a high level, which they did. So in terms of quality depth, yes, I would say.
Since when? Since?
I don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while.
How big of a relief was it to see Noah was okay and able to go back in the game after what looked like it might have been a pretty bad knee injury?
Yeah, once he got up on his own power and walked off, I felt good. But it was a relief. Yeah.
See any lingering effects from that, or?
There was no lingering effects once he got up and started to walk off. It was over then. He was fine.
Coach, for me, just Devonair DeRusso's been kind of a surprise. Has he been a surprise for you? What he's been able to do so far?
We talk about it. I'm always surprised when guys don't do what they thought, what we recruited them to do. We didn't recruit him as a guy, all right, this is a project, he's probably never going to play much, but there's a chance he could. Well, if that's our mindset when we recruited him, then what he did against Texas, we would have been surprised. But when we recruited Devonair, we thought he was going to be physical. We thought he was going to be a guy that could step out and hit the shot. We thought he was going to be a guy that played hard and did some intangible things. We thought he was going to be solid. That's what he was against Texas. So it was not a surprise, definitely.
Does he have a chance? I was just saying, does he have a chance to get in starting lineup? Because you talked earlier, Lorenzo, about him not making mistakes.
Devonair?
Yeah, so just being solid. Does he have a chance to maybe get in that kind of role because he's a guy that you can count on from the jump to maybe make good decisions?
If we're better on the floor from the start of the game than we are with Noah Dickerson and Marquise Chris and Malik Dime, then yeah, we don't say anyone cannot start. Just they have to be better than the guys that they're in position with.
So with Malik in the exhibition, maybe not his best showing, but he made a big jump.
So here we go. That was a surprise. It was a surprise he didn't do more in the SBU game. Okay, so when the guys play well, that's why we recruited them. So it's not a surprise. But if they don't do that, then that's a surprise.
Do you feel like maybe just day by day he's just coming along more and getting better? This kind of a bad performance against SBU, and then he showed his true colors against Texas.
When John Brockman played here, John had played in the paint his entire basketball career and was stellar at it. When he got here, we asked him to defend more on the perimeter, and there were some adjustments he had to make because he had not done that before. Malik has not only been playing basketball for only a few years, he's not had to play on the perimeter. He's such a good shot blocker. Every team he's been on, they say you just stay near the basket the entire time. Also, they made him stay near the basket on offense. We're asking him to run the floor. We're asking him to step out. We're asking him defensively to defend guards. You're out on the perimeter defending. You're out denying. He's not had to do that before out on the perimeter. So Malik was thinking a lot. Am I in the right place? And when you think, it handcuffs your initiative, it handcuffs your athleticism. And I thought what we saw against Texas was more of a free-flowing, non-thinking Malik.